Jack, are you frozen?
Sam, are you there?
Yeah, Jack, are you frozen?
Sam, are you there?
Yeah, Jack, are you frozen?
Sam, are you there?
What are we even doing here?
Yo, Wi-Fi fighting, but they holding it down. How about them J-era Maz ballers running Beantown? They say these guys are ridiculous, yet probably true. Like the 23 Celtics, they got a deep crew. Pregame Polly Papa trying to make some bank. Professor Pete repping Latvia, KP the thank. RJ's on the email taking fools to college. Joey, Matt, Timo, Robin, let's acknowledge. What are we even doing here? We're taking the crown. Checking Sam, talking Celtics and breaking it down. Competition can't keep up, they're starting to frown. What are we even doing here? In the garden, fighting for a quiet spot. Jack's taking notes while the crowd gets hot. Irate, insightful, not a diplomat. Sam's got a long list and it's just for rats. Rat list your Wi-Fi, rat list your dog. Rat list Bronny, rat list LeBron. Rat list the traffic, rat list the song. Rat list that's getting too long. What are we even doing here? We're taking the crown. Checking Sam, talking Celtics and breaking it down. Competition can't keep up, they're starting to frown. What are we even doing here? Might think they're chill, but don't get it twisted. They're not just hustling, they're highly gifted. Still new to the scene and making their mark. It's a humble beginning, it's a hero's arc. Sam's keeping it real with the Starkey vibe, but he's all in with Jack when it's time to ride. Yo, ass hat in the chat, Jack says don't come back. He's got zero patience for nonsense attacks. What are we even doing here? We're taking the crown. Checking Sam, talking Celtics and breaking it down. Competition can't keep up, they're starting to frown. What are we even doing here? What are we even doing here? We're taking the crown. Jack and Sam talking Celtics and breaking it down. Competition can't keep up, they're starting to frown. What are we even doing here?
Whoa, we made it. We're here. We're in Phoenix today. Welcome in, everybody. It is a late-ish start for this Celtics versus Suns game.
Hello.
And we are here nonetheless. Welcome in. There are about a billion Celtics fans. Like, probably 3 out of every 4 people are wearing Celtics green.
Chat's going to have to tell us who's lagging. I will refresh. I can't hear or see it.
It is just me now. Jack has fallen off. Nick has come in to tag in for him. Welcome in, Nick. I cannot see you.
You can't see me? You're pretty blurry, my guy. And Jack's a black screen. Phoenix is not doing y'all good, man. I don't know what's going on, but Jack is pretty clear. I can see Jack. I don't know about Sam though. I have no audio from either of you, but I'm glad you guys are there in Phoenix. I don't know what's going to Samson about it. I don't think Sam. I can't hear Sam. Sam can't hear, but it's all good. Hey, the Celtics. Jalen Brown is out for this game. Oh, bro, just gave us the salute, but it's all good. Jack, can you hear me? Jack, can you hear me? Steel Rocks, what's up? What's good, Trixie? Oh no. Okay, well, listen, man. I do this often anyway. So while we get them back, hopefully they can come back. I don't know what the hell is going on in Phoenix right now where my 2 people can't even talk to me. But hey, man, Celtics, Jalen Brown is out tonight. Other than that, everybody's healthy. Well, of course not Tatum, but hopefully we get that soon. But yeah, man, here in Phoenix, the Suns are more injured than you are, actually. They have a laundry list of injuries. Oh, wait, are we back, guys?
I'm back. I can hear you. I switched my hotspot. So you go ahead. You keep cooking. Thank you for steering the ship. The Phoenix Wi-Fi, not very reliable.
I
very
can see
poor. I knew I was fucked when it had only 2 of the 3 bars on the Wi-Fi thing.
Oh, Lord. How you doing, Jack?
I'm here. I'm good. I went to a hotspot. Yeah, it just didn't work at all. Like I loaded in fine, and then I just couldn't see either. So Phoenix needs to work on their Wi-Fi. Yeah, I'm also on a hotspot. I'm also okay.
Yeah. Well, there's bro.
Okay. Well,
I heard Phoenix was doing some great things in the arena as far as like also ticket pricing, like excuse me, concession stand.
Oh, are they?
So yeah, I think I saw something where they're like selling concessions for like $2 to $3, but I guess that means they
$2 value menu.
I heard. Oh, there you go. Okay, so I don't know if that rolls over to the Wi-Fi, but I don't know. We'll see. $2.
Yeah, they have $2 hot dog, $2 16-ounce water, $2 16-ounce soda, $2 bag of chips, $2 popcorn.
$2 popcorn. Hey boy, I'll be all over that.
Not bad.
That ain't bad. But yeah, man. Do we have the laundry list for the Suns, bro? Like, I remember seeing that early, and it was just
it is. Yeah. I'm gonna do it by memory, but I'll also look it up. Devin Booker out, Dylan Brooks out, Jordan Goodwin out. Grayson Allen will play.
Yeah, I see this right now. They just posted 30 seconds ago.
Yeah, Cole Anthony, Devin Booker, Dylan Brooks, Jordan Goodwin, Haywood Highsmith out.
Okay. Yeah, starting 5 for the Suns: Collin Gillespie, Jalen Green, Ryan Dunn, Royce O'Neal, and Mark Williams. We're gonna see a lot of the young guys tonight on both sides, of course. Kamal Malawak, who played last game for the Suns.
Speaking of young guys,
I liked Celtics. Hey, that's what I thought. I ain't even that's exactly what I thought. And I saw something earlier. Ron Harper's like 6'4", right? But his wingspan is like +9. And I think if you go by like height and like wingspan, I think Ron Harper has the like third highest like plus in the entire league.
7'1" wingspan. 7'1"
at 6'4".
That's some Rondo type shit.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. So yeah, I thought that was where the Celtics were gonna go without Brown to keep Pritchard on the bench. Yeah, so hey, I'm excited to see this lineup because I guess Shaman checks Jalen Green. I mean, I think that these are one of the tougher games where like there's no D Book, there's no Dylan Brooks, because it's like, all right, the guys that we're game planning for usually are not there, but you know the Celtics, Celtics University. Shout out Jack for an amazing article on that. I'm pretty sure the Celtics are definitely prepared, but it's a little bit tougher when you have so many injuries on the opposing squad.
Yeah. I mean, the Celtics have done. Go ahead, Jack. It's your article.
Sorry. I was just saying, I mean, they've scouted everybody. It's ridiculous, right? Like, I wrote in the article, Brandon Williams, Bobby Portis, Josh Hart, they have tendencies, they have scouts, they have film, they have everything for every player around the league. So I'm sure they have something in Collin Gillespie. I'm sure they have something in Mark Williams. I'm sure they have something on Royce O'Neal, Jamari Bouye. Like, they've got it. They know what they're doing. They're ready for it. And I don't know. There are a few teams around the league who I would trust shorthanded. I trust the shorthanded Celtics.
Yeah, I mean, the Celtics have come to play consistently since Missoula has taken over, right? Like, it doesn't matter how many times last year was Porzingis, Horford, Drew Holiday off for injury or rest, and they just had the next guy step in and do just fine. Like, this is part of their identity at this point where Jalen can have a night off, and you can feel good about Pritchard having to burden a lot of the load, even though I feel like Pritchard's been the best guy besides Jalen for a while, and he's coming off the bench, which is odd, but he's talked about how that helps him get in a rhythm and how he's able to play longer stints when he's in those positions. So it'll probably help him have a bigger night. But starting the game, a lot of pressure will be on Derrick trying to create offense and things of that matter. I mean, they have plenty of guys who can shoot the ball, which will organically create scoring, and it is. And then their depth is unbelievable when it comes to defensive versatility. I mean, the whole story from Sunday's game was how well Shireman, Ugo, and Walsh picked up and put pressure on the Lakers star guys. So those guys are going to come to play today. Like, you can just believe in the guys on this roster from the top down, and they deliver no matter if Jalen is there, if Jalen's not there, if they need to step in and play a larger role. Everybody has been ready when their number's called, to tie it all together. Jack's article, Celtics University, it stems further from just the Celtics showing film. It is in the G League. They're putting guys through the same workouts. They're teaching them the same thing. They're using the same system. So they're ready. Like Ron Harper Jr. is ready when it's time for him to start.
Yeah, I wrote about that like long before Amari even got his chance, and of course, Harper. Just talking about the alignment through both of the places. It's like they do the exact same thing. The coaches coach the same thing, so it helps. It really helps when those guys are being taught the same thing, and they can just come up here and play. And it's like, yeah, I know what this is, and of course, the game is obviously not the same, but it's like, yeah, if I'm they're gonna Sam again. But like if we're being taught the same thing, if these coaches expect the same thing that these coaches expect, it's easy to come up here and be like, all right, I know this play, and also they run the same plays. So it's just like, hey, if I'm Amari, I'm screening here, I'm passing here. If I'm Ron Hopper, set the flare screen. No, not set the flare screen, but set the ghost screen here. I'm coming out here. This is where I need to be on this play. So it helps. There was a couple comments while I was talking that I missed. Nick, you think we gonna get some bench players playing heavy minutes? I don't know heavy, but of course we got Ron Hopper starting. I'm interested to see who gets the bulk of the time between like Ugo, Walsh, even like Hopper and Shaman. Just because they're starting does not mean they will play the most time. We've seen that a lot with Joe this year. So I'm excited to see some of that. I think I would lean Ugo as far as the guys that are like actually coming off the bench in this game. I just think he's just such an impactful player. So I'm not really sure.
Damn right,
Jack?
Jared. I mean, hello, Michaela. My girlfriend's in Phoenix with me because she couldn't get back to Boston from LA because of the storm. So
Damn.
she's chilling at the hotel. Shout out,
There you
Keith Rich. The point I'll make about the Shireman, the Harper, and that group, I think the Celtics are leaning a lot more into who will rebound and who will defensively rebound, right? It's not a coincidence that I wrote about this earlier today. Jake Eisenberg pointed out on Twitter they're the best defensive rebounding team in terms of percentage in the month of February. They were 28th to start the season.
Yes.
It's no coincidence that they traded for Vooch this month, and Baylor Shireman has been in the starting lineup. They not only went away from small, two-guard lineups of Derrick White and Payton Pritchard, but they added a guy who's averaging 5 defensive rebounds a game in this month. Baylor Shireman is one of the best rebounders on the team. Jalen Brown's putting more effort in defensive rebounding. Mimi's gotten much better there. I would need to watch more, but I'm pretty sure I saw a few possessions of it. They changed the coverage a little bit. Like when Mimi helps over at the rim, the guy who was originally on that guy in the pick and roll doesn't also contest the shot. He like steps back.
He cracks down.
Rebound instead.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Like they're adjusting. They're adapting on the fly. Joe Mazzulla, coach of the year, just incredible job of recognizing what they need to do. And then you also added Nikola Vucevic. Then you also added a guy who's going to be a great rebounder. And the point I'm making to bring it all around, Ron Harper's a really good rebounder.
Bro.
Really good rebounder. And so you have a lineup of Derrick White, who's not a great rebounder, Payton Pritchard, not a great rebounder because they're small or skinny or whatever it is. But you have Ron Harper, Sam Hauser, Shireman, and Kata around them. And then you're bringing Vooch and Ugo Gonzalez off the bench. Like, you have lineups where you can surround those guys with rebounders. And that's what it has allowed the Celtics to take that step. And so I think Harper slots in being perfect.
Yeah, I said this when they took Shaman, and I was like, bro, if the Celtics are going to pick you, you got to be able to. You have to get a rebound. And Shaman that created an average 8 rebounds. And then if you look at this year's draft class, Ugo didn't play a lot, but he averaged 0.8 offensive rebounds in 11 minutes per game. Like, that's just like, bro, like he's only playing 12 minutes and he's getting 1 already. So, and then there was a stretch where he was averaging like 10 rebounds in like a 5-game stretch when we needed him to. And then you go to the 46 pick, which was Amari, of course. And then even Shoga averaged 5 for his whole college career. So it's like, if you're going to get picked, you have to rebound. And on the point of Harper, Joe says this anytime you mention his name. In the Rockets game, he started that game with 2 huge rebounds. And it's like, bro, he was ready from the start because he flew up and got like 3 straight. And Joe has said that even past the Rockets game that I knew that Ron Harper was ready because of those 2 plays. So yeah, that makes perfect sense. It's just you got to be able to rebound on this team. If you're not, and then for a couple years before this one, like Pritchard used to get offensive. He used to be he's on that glass like a motherfucker. So he probably that's toned down a little bit, to be honest with you. But he used to be a pest on offensive glass, bro. He used to get those illness. So Derrick White rebounds, like you said, Jalen Brown averages 6 or 7. No, not 6 or 7. He averages 7, exactly 7 rebounds this year. Shaman in his last 5 is averaging 6 rebounds. So yeah, just that makes perfect sense. Whoever's gonna rebound the ball defensively, is probably gonna get the most time. Sam? No.
We're talking about rebounds. Force.
Can bro hear us? Hey, bro, I like your watch, big bro. That's a. I think he's over it.
Oh, Sam's watch. I'm like, what?
I can't hear Jack.
Yeah, I think it's cooked.
Oh, Jack, you're getting cooked now.
I can hear you, but Jack's not coming through. The Phoenix Suns Wi-Fi is fucking trying its best.
Okay, I see Jack's mouth moving. Oh, they're both. All right.
Am I still here?
You're here. No. But your image is buffering, but I can hear you clearly. Sam is clear, but he's delayed. So it's like I don't know what the hell is going on with Phoenix.
It's the Nick NBA pregame show. The Phoenix Wi-Fi does not love us right now. It is not. It's not a fan of the pregame show.
They don't like.
You're not lagging for me, so I'm here. It's just my picture.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. No, you're beautiful, bro. It's fine. I don't need to see the whole picture. But yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. I'm super excited. I kind of like these games where like the lesser known guys are playing because I think like it really shows the talent in this league. Jalen Green, like he had a couple times where he played a couple games, or like he played 2 games after coming back, and then he got hurt again. So it's kind of tough to gauge. He's only played 10 games this year. I remember the first time he came back, he had like a 30-point game, and then he got hurt. The last game he played, he was 5 for 25, but then hit a game winner. So it's like you never know what you're going to give him. Collin Gillespie has actually been really good this year. So I'm excited to see Rasheed Fleming, who was a draft guy for us. I believe Sham said we were going to pick him at 32, but then Phoenix traded up in front of us, so couldn't have that. So I think that's what led us to trade down. I thought that the Celtics were going to trade down either way because of the contract shit. But once they trade up for Fleming, it was kind of like, all right, bro, we're gonna trade down. So
exactly,
yeah. So we got Jalen Green versus Ron Harper Jr. Hey, I got Ron, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I seen him check KD. I seen him check KD.
Out of the Philippines. Yeah,
that should be all right.
I'll ask you this. I saw this discourse a lot on Twitter the last couple of days. This is kind of like the coach of the year outside of JB Bickerstaff. Who, listen, I get JB Bickerstaff's argument. I disagree with the notion that best team should be coach of the year. I think that's a little silly, right? There are exceptions, right? Like if you're the best team, like the Thunder were the best team last year, sure. Like I understand it. But then why wasn't Joe Mazzulla coach of the year when they were the best team? I just think that's bad discourse. I think these are the 2 top coach of the year candidates. Joe Mazzulla, Jordan Knott. I've seen a lot of people be very vocal. It's got to be Joe Mazzulla. I've seen some people be very vocal. It's got to be Jordan Knott. I'm curious what she thinks.
I think it's Joe, and I don't think that's a Homer thing too, because like I do respect. I think Jordan Knott should be 2. Now I believe the Suns' expectations. I think coach of a lot of things. Coach of the year. most improved, those are expectations. So it's like, okay, this player was expected to not do shit. Now he's averaging 19. So it's like, oh, most improved. But the problem is when you give the award to Ja, who was supposed to be a superstar already, it doesn't make sense because he was supposed to average 25 points.
Agree.
Yeah. So to tie this in the coach, right? It's like, okay, wherever you thought the Suns were supposed to be after losing KD, I didn't think this was going to be a playoff team, right? But now they're 33-25, which is great, right? But I think it's a little. I think the situations are similar between him and Joe, but I think Joe's just doing it slightly better. You know what I'm saying? So I would pick Odd as my 2, but like if you go down the line of like, bro, we're starting. No disrespect to these players because I love all these guys, and y'all know that. I don't have to tell you that, but like, bro, Ron Harper Jr. can come in and start in the NBA, bro. Like, Shaman was a guy that was not supposed to be like in the preseason, bro. People were writing him off because his preseason was not all that. There was some times in the Raptors game against against the Raptors where Joe was trying to trust him with the ball, and Shaman was just like not gaining it. And I was like, oh shit, okay, Shaman, what you gonna do? And then Shaman has turned that all around. Jordan Walsh was not a rotational player last year. Gonzalez is a rookie, a 28th overall pick. And he's one of the most impactful guys in this league.
Kata.
Oh, hey, I'm going down the line. Hey, Kata was a third big last year. And he's a very, very solid starter in this league. Luka Garza was not a rotational player before this year. Even Josh Minot was not a rotational player before this year. Anthony Simons, when he came here, it was, bro, hey, this is a great offensive player, but this has been one of the worst defensive guys for like the past 3 years. He came here and steadily improved during this year. So when you factor in all those players, and now of course it's not just Joe, they have whole coaching staffs, right? They have everybody, right? But if we're going with coach of the year, which I think Joe said in the past that it should be staff of the year. I'm not sure if that was coach of the month or something like that, but it's just like, bro, like he's done so much with what we perceived to be not a lot at the beginning that I think it has to be Joe. So that's my take on it. I do like Jordan. I think he should be 2 because, again, I didn't expect this team to do anything, and they're 7th in the Western Conference, and they've had injuries. So, yeah, but that's my take.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I get it. I get Jordan. I think you look at Collin Gillespie's rise, and you look at how impactful Mark Williams has been. Mark Lee has been good for them. They got guys, right? They got guys who have exceeded expectations. But coach of the year to a team that might miss the playoffs,
and it's still not a shoo-in for them, you know what I'm saying? Because they in the West.
Like that doesn't move me. I think the way Joe has coached this team, the way he's lifted this team to, like, if you had told me at the start of the year, the Suns, I think I had the Suns as like a decent low-end play-in team. Like, I didn't think they would be that bad, right? I didn't think they'd be incredible. Like, they're definitely better than I thought. But I would have said, like, yeah, probably like 10, 11, 12, right? And they're 7th. A lot of people outside of the Celtics sphere, as I am outside of the Sun sphere, had the Celtics 11, 12, 13, right? Genuinely. And they're the 2nd seed. Like that, there's levels to what we're doing. Like, I saw Matt Moore on Twitter talking about how it has to be Jordan Knott because of what he did and how incredible they are. And, like, how much they exceeded expectations, how he was like, yeah, Joe, the Celtics just filled out a roster that was already, really good. The Suns, trading Kevin Durant got scraps. The Celtics lost Tatum. And I looked it up. Matt Moore's preseason predictions, he had the Suns having more wins than the Celtics. So what you're saying just doesn't make any fucking sense. Second, it's really just dumb, an argument that he's making because he's contradicting himself. Regardless, I think it's so clearly Joe Mazzulla. Like, you can't, like, it has to be Joe Mazzulla. He is the best coach in the NBA. What he's done with the Celtics roster proves that. Think about all the people that are like, "Oh, he's only a good coach because he had a good team." Hello, like surprise, like what? I don't know what you thought you were watching. Like so, listen. As a guy who has been personally lambasted by Joe Mazzulla when he's asking a question, there's nobody more deserving of this award. Him and his staff, like you mentioned, staff of the year. Again, I just did the whole film article. The entire staff is incredible in Boston, and they absolutely staff the year by a lance.
And then also is like, if he said the Celtics just filled in a roster, I think that should help Joe's case because that's what they literally did. I just went through 8 guys who are not supposed to be this good. If everybody is benefiting from this when they were not expected to be starters or be rotational guys, it got to be something because they're all different players. So the one common denominator is the Celtics culture, Joe Mazzulla, and the university. It has to be like it. So if the Suns were the 2 seed, maybe it'll be closer. It'll be a lot closer, right? 37 wins in the East is the 2 seed. In the West, that will be the 3 seed. So if they were the 3 seed, it'll be closer. Like it'll be closer. But they're still in the playing, and again, it is because they're in the Western Conference. If where they at 33 wins in the East is 30 wins in the East. Shit, that's a 6 seed. I mean, yeah, it's only one difference, so it is what it is. So
Celtics have a better record against the West and the Suns.
So, hey man, listen. If they were 3 seed in the West, 2 seed in the West, it'll be a lot closer conversation. But I don't know, Joe. And then if you go to their team, I just rattled off guys that were like 8 guys that are now can start in the NBA and can play a role that they were not playing last year. Yes, they traded KD, but Dylan Brooks is a real NBA player. Jalen Green, even though I don't really like him a ton, he's a real NBA player. I thought Collin Gillespie was a real NBA player last year. Mark Williams, the only thing holding him back was that he wasn't healthy. Like, but then you go to the Celtics, Jordan Walsh, Garza, Shaman, Ugo, all those bro. Harper is on a 2-way contract. Like, what are we talking about? So I don't know. I think he's 2. If they were higher in the standings, I would definitely think it's closer. But I'm gonna have to go with Joe as of right now, brother.
Yeah, you look at the minutes last year. Most minutes per game last year, Suns. Grayson Allen is still in there. In the top 10, you still got Ryan Dunn, Grayson Allen, Devin Booker, Royce O'Neal. Like it's not like it's that crazy difference. The Celtics have the same. It's Jalen Brown, Derrick White, Payton Pritchard, and Sam Hauser. Outside of that, it's all different players.
Everything's different.
Like,
yeah,
it's not. I think it's a pretty silly argument, but I think it's just Joe by a mile.
And then it's just per your expectations. If you expected the Celtics to be a 3 seed, then okay, cool. But if you expected the Suns to be bad and they're the 7 seed, I can see how you like. He's been doing a great job. I don't want to get that twisted. Like if it was to end now, he's my 2. I think with the Pistons, it's like I wouldn't say I expected them to be the 1 seed, but I definitely expected them to be better than they were last year.
They were going to be a 3 seed.
They were going to be a top team, even though like that's not how it always is, right? You have to put in that to be a top seed. Of course, it's not just gonna. I
think I had them full.
Happen,
yeah. I think I had Knicks, Cavs, Magic, and then the Pistons right in the mix.
Magic, damn, bro.
Right.
Speaking of coaches, I like Jamal Mosley, but the most puzzling thing is the defensive, like the structure that they had for like the last 2 to 3 years. They just don't have that anymore. They've always dealt with injuries, but that was always a thing that they could hang their hat on. And as of this year, the only thing they changed was Desmond Bain. Anthony Black has gotten much better this year. Of course, like there's been times with no Paulo, no Franz, but they just have not had the same intensity on that end. So it's a lot easier to fire the coach than it is to trade one of your 2 top guys. So unfortunately, he might be a casualty of that. So if the Magic don't turn around, we could have a culture change there. But it's almost 9:00. Jack, you got anything coming down the pipe? Anything else you want to say?
Nothing right now. How I keep working behind the Denver tomorrow, then I finally get to get home, enjoy all the snow. What about you, man? Any videos? What you got coming up?
Yeah, I did the I just realized that I haven't done a lot of defensive videos this year. I used to do them a lot more last year. Of course, we had like a crazy the last 2 years, with Drew Holiday and stuff like that. But the Lakers game was just like a clinic, bro. And the Celtics have been great these last 10. So yeah, just dropped the defensive video versus the Lakers. Go check that out. Obviously we'll have something after this game. Depends on what's happening. But yeah, man, that's about it. I appreciate you. Hopefully we can get we can talk to Sam, but we'll see how that goes.
I'll check in with him. My dad is stuck in Vegas as well. Hi, Dad. Love you. Sorry. Because of the weather. I'll see y'all later, though. Go follow Nick on Twitter. Go follow me on Twitter. They're on the screen right now. Follow Sam, too. He's here in spirit. But I'll play Joe right now. See y'all later.
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your